Hello, magical butterfly. I feel called to do a divine masculine energy check-in because when I tune into the energy of the divine masculine, I keep seeing the full tarot card that you see in front of the camera, and I keep hearing the words, take a leap of faith. So I'm going to tap into the energy of the divine masculine just to see what's going on, what this Fool card, taking a leap of faith, is urging him to do. So this is going to be a general collective reading, so I want you to sit back, relax, close your eyes if you feel guided to, allow the messages to come forth as they're supposed to, taking only what speaks directly to your soul and releasing what doesn't. So first, I'm going to tap into the overall energy of the divine masculine. So what is the overall energy of the divine masculine? This is his overall energy on how he's feeling. We'll just keep this open to how he's feeling about his life, his relationships, his feminine, his career, just how he's feeling overall in his day-to-day life. What is the current energy for the divine masculine? So we have Dreaming of You. I'm instantly hearing the song Dreaming of You by Selena. Late at night, when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. So I do feel this Dreaming of You card is for the divine feminine. So I feel this divine masculine is separated from his divine feminine, and he has no contact with her. He doesn't know where she is, who she's with. But when he's by himself late at night, when everyone, the world is sleeping, he thinks of her, he dreams of her. And this is where he really gets into his feelings about the divine feminine. And this is because with available, the feelings that he has for her are now available to him. So I feel in the past, this masculine buried his feelings and he went into a different direction. So I feel he's thinking about also when she was available to him, when she was there, when she was pursuing him, chasing him, and he's dreaming of the past, or he's thinking about the past. And what this is doing, it's making him go back to that day. So they could have casually dated, coffee means something, they could have met in a coffee shop. But I feel that he's reminiscing about the past. I'm even hearing the song Send Her My Love by Journey. I still recall a sad cafe, how it hurt to see her cry. So he's really dreaming of her back in the days when she was available to him, when she was open to him, when she wanted to be with him. So his energy is filled with a lot of different emotions. And that's because I feel he is in a relationship with someone else. But when you have love for someone else, those feelings don't die. They may get buried for a time, but they're coming up to the surface. So I feel whatever commitment, he could be married, he could just be in a relationship with someone, living with somebody. But I feel that even though he is in this relationship where everything looks perfect on paper, when this person they're with is sleeping, when everyone else is sleeping, he is dreaming about his divine feminine. So overall, his energy with Winter, I feel something could happen where he's going to make a decision in the winter season, which is December through March. But winter could also mean that whatever has been frozen in his heart is now starting to thaw out. I'm even hearing the song Let It Go from Frozen, like let it go. The cold never bothered me anyway. So maybe he's afraid of what would happen if he left this connection to go here. And maybe he's feeling he will get shunned by family and friends, but his divine feminine is his ultimate fantasy. She is the one that he truly wants. And when you have this love for somebody and you're not acting on it, this is where your feelings are just telling you, can you live your life being here when you really want to be here? Is there something that is going to shift that? So he is going back to the innocence. So he's really doing a review of what is in his heart. He's really connecting to his heart space. And he is starting to see the old footage, maybe things that he has done and said in the past that he wants to eject. So he's looking to stop dwelling on the past so he can actually make a decision in the present. So party of one shows me that he is looking to get out of his third party situation. That is an option for him. Now, whether he does it or not, time will tell. He does have to make that free will decision, but he is thinking about maybe he needs to be on his own. Now, of course, if he's married, being single is going to be a little bit more difficult. But even if he's living with somebody and let's say finances are tied into a house or a lease or something, that can be hard to break too. But if they don't live together, breaking up and just going their separate ways could be an option for him. But he cannot deny the connection that he has with the divine feminine. So overall, his energy is secure. He's looking for that secure love connection, that secure love partner that he has or that he wanted when he met his divine feminine. So his energy is telling him you need to take this leap of faith. So now I want to tap into his head and his heart space just to see where he's at. So what is the current headspace of the divine masculine when it comes to the divine feminine, his third party situation, his life, his career, and then we'll get into the heart space as well. Current heart space of the divine masculine. Okay, his headspace is the Two of Hearts, which is the Two of Cups. So he does desire this relationship with his divine feminine. He honestly can't ignore what's in his heart. Like his heart is telling him, she's the one. She's always been the one. And now he's come back full circle. So the Youth of Keys would sprout. So it's almost like he's finally letting the feelings that he has for her take shape. And what that is doing for you, divine feminine in his heart, is it's showing him he wants to offer you the key to his heart. He wants it to be successful, but there is hesitation. So the Tower moment shows me getting a couple messages with this. So if he's in a third party, if he's in a relationship with somebody and it's very serious, whether it's married, living together, or they've just been together a long time, you can't just break up with somebody and start dating somebody else. And I know it happens in Hallmark movies, but in real life, it really doesn't go that way. People are not as understanding. So he has to allow himself to have, it's almost like he has to let the cookie crumble, is what I'm hearing. He can't have his cake and eat it too. So it's almost like he wants to break up, he wants to leave, but he doesn't want to cause a disruption. I think he's afraid of what other people are going to think. And the Four of Flames shows me that on the surface with this third party relationship, it does seem perfect, it does seem stable, but it's not what he wants. he basically wants to tell her, the third party, to back off. He wants to heal what he has broken with his divine feminine. He wants this Two of Hearts with the divine feminine, but he is afraid to let the cookie crumble. He's afraid to have this Tower moment come in. So, of course, when we ignore what Spirit tells us, we do end up having a Tower moment. But is he going to be able to make that change? Because he doesn't want to cause conflict. He doesn't want to leave one relationship and go to the next one, because he doesn't want to cause that drama. So instead, he's going to figure out the best thing to do. So the Master of Flames shows me that he will be alluring. He will hide. He will hide what he's feeling, and I feel he's doing that right now. So he's waiting. So the Three of Arrows is the Three of Wands, and it's just telling him he has to wait, because he has to seek more guidance, and I feel he needs to be more dedicated, because if he does this, he has to do it correct, because the divine feminine is evolved. She's not going to accept crumbs. He has to understand that she has survived, and she has weathered the storm in their connection better than anybody. She has found the strength to find her inner power and to move past it. So she is the High Priestess. So he knows that the divine feminine is the High Priestess, that she listens to her intuition. She could be a spiritual, somebody that has like a YouTube channel, influencer that he watches. So he knows that she is in the sun energy. So he knows he can't come in and just kind of like become a mystery to her. She's past that. So overall, they want me to look at the bottom of the deck. So he needs to get into the Six of Flames, and he needs to hit the bullseye. He needs to conquer his fears. So he can allow that Tower moment to come in, because he's really being urged to take that leap of faith, to listen to his heart. So I want to look more into that. So now I want to look into what blocks, obstacles, conflicts, challenges the divine masculine is facing with not allowing the Tower moment to happen. It's almost like when something is falling and you're trying to hold it up, but you know eventually it's going to crumble. That's really the vision I'm getting. So what are the current blocks, the current obstacles, the current conflicts, the current challenges happening with the divine masculine? I already had one card play out. So that card is projecting. So he is projecting energy towards the divine feminine that she does not particularly like. So she knows on a spiritual level, she knows on a 5D level that he loves her, but she has shifted into the 3D. So his 3D energy does not match his 5D energy. So the energy that he is projecting towards her, because he is on an energetic, secretive space, he is acknowledging the fact that he wants to be with her. But in his physical day-to-day life, he is not. So he is projecting something to the divine feminine that she is not really particularly liking. She's kind of repelling it right now. And she's just feeling like, you know, as much as I want to be with him, I'm really not sure. So what he can do is that he has to admit to himself that the grass was not greener on the other side. That he passed up an option to be with his divine feminine, that he was too quick to decide, and that he didn't give her a fair chance. So he changed the course of the connection by going into a third party. Now he could have been in this third party for a while, or he's been in other connections, but this one I feel is very serious. So he is projecting his regret. He is projecting his remorse. So what he has to understand is that he has to find his worthiness. He has to see that he is worthy of the change. He is worthy of love. And being worthy of love will help him understand, instead of pining over what was lost, pining over what you could have, instead of putting the connection with the divine feminine on the back burner or seeing second best, he needs to see what's in his heart. He really needs to connect to his heart space. So meditation is going to help him breathe. So divine masculines are being guided to do some type of meditation, some type of breath work that is going to make him see that he does want to be with his divine feminine. I'm even hearing the song Better Together by Luke Combs. So he has to figure out the personality traits that he wants in a divine love counterpart, because that is causing him to be fixated on staying in something that he knows in the long term is not going to fulfill him and make him happy. So the divine masculine has a lot of thinking that he needs to do. A lot of thinking that he needs to do. And Spirit is telling him that you have to take this leap of faith. You have to take this movement forward, because you are going to continue to stay in a space where you're not happy, where you're thinking of somebody else. And when you're in a relationship with someone, and I don't care what anyone says, you know if your partner has someone else on their mind. I know for me, I wouldn't want to be with somebody if they were thinking about somebody else. I know for me, it'd be like, it's me or nothing. But it took me a long time to get into that headspace. So sometimes we settle for what's there. We settle for what's expected of us. So the masculine really has to take some time. He does not need to make reactive or impulsive decisions. He has to consider all perspectives, but he also has to commit to taking that leap of faith with the divine feminine, because there is a chance that she may not be open to it. She may not be open to it because sometimes too much time has passed and divine feminines will change their mind and decide, I'm not sure I want to be with my masculine. Or he could come in and say, yeah, I want to be with you, but what if he's just blowing smoke? So he knows he has to come in correct. And I do feel the universe is not going to bring them together unless it is completely 100% aligned for both of them. So I want to get some guidance messages. I'm going to use 2 decks to get guidance for the divine masculines. This is guidance and advice. What divine masculines need to know? What do the divine masculines need to know? Okay, we have get into the energy of blue. Blue is throat chakra. The butterfly is telling him it's time for a transformation. It's time to get into serenity, tranquility, and peace and speak. It's time to speak your truth and express what is in your heart. And doing that is going to show the masculine that there is a safe passage, that there is a way he can speak his truth. Well, I got cards flying out everywhere, so I'm going to take these 3 to start. Oh, I have another one coming out. So, taking this safe passage is going to help him end punishing himself. It's going to show him with angel number 888, new opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. So the universe is telling him, you stop punishing yourself, you start speaking your truth about what's in your heart. We're going to give you an opportunity to see her. We're going to give you an opportunity to talk to her. We're not going to show you exactly how this is going to happen, but the angels, the divine, is going to allow it to happen. So divine feminines most likely are getting this vision, but it's kind of smoky and unclear because he has to make that decision. He has to reveal what he hides. He has to speak. So angel number 222 is telling divine masculine and the divine feminine that when it comes to partnerships and balance, they have to pay attention to the new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy and existing ones. So he needs to see why the divine feminine came into his life. There's a reason. With coin support, I feel he is going to seek guidance from somebody he works with. And he is going to understand the indestructible bond he has with the divine feminine, which is going to put him into the brown energy, which is, I'm just feeling root chakra energy, grounding, stability, foundation, where he is going to be able to build a foundation. So he is going to seek guidance from a trusted coworker, definitely somebody he works with. I feel a coworker is going to give him that unbiased objective, because I feel friends and family sometimes will tell him to stick it out in the third party situation that he has, and he's looking for somebody who has an unbiased, more neutral guidance. So the spirit of the crow is telling him, with prophecy, messenger, and bad news. All right. What bad news? The bad news is it's not going to be easy for him to leave this third party. With the spirit of envy, she will make it very difficult, and he knows it. And that's one of the reasons he stays. So how can he get out of that? The divine feminine needs to be the light that guides him back. Divine feminine, if you are wanting to reconnect with him, you have to get into your light. You have to be the lighthouse. You have to shine your light from your heart chakra to guide him home, to let him know it's safe to return, that he has a belonging. You are his guiding light. You have to show him this is where your ship has to come in. And this is going to bring in the spirit of connections. The two of you are going to have a fated meeting to reconnect. Soulmate, divine counterpart. I'm even getting twin flame vibes with this, but that's what needs to happen. So he knows that she is not going to, or he, the karmic, I feel is a feminine energy, but regardless of gender, she's not going to make it easy. So it's just a matter of time, I'm hearing. So let's just see. With possible future energy, is the divine masculine going to take that leap of faith? Okay, I am hearing a yes. So he is going to take that leap of faith. So of course, you know, we need some confirmation. We need some tarot cards, please. So, yes, he is going to come in to heal the heartbreak. And healing the heartbreak is confirmed by the King of Pentacles. So he is going to come in to speak his truth. He wants to make peace with the divine feminine. So I feel the decisions he's going to make that are going to help him decide to come in are going to take some time. So he has to really get into the energy of making his life what it should be. So the Ten of Swords shows me that he's going to have a painful ending. And he's going to need some time on his own. And he's going to heal himself with the Seven of Pentacles. And once he's done healing himself, he's going to take that movement forward. And taking that movement forward is going to bring in the Wheel of Fortune. He is going to come in. And when he comes in, he is going to want to build something with the divine feminine. He is going to want to heal the relationship with her. He is going to find the strength to admit what he needs to admit, find the strength to say what he wants to say, and balance the scales with her to have this new beginning. Because she will be the Queen of Wands when this happens. He will be the King of Pentacles. And there will be a change. And this change is bringing in a new perspective, something new with the connection, a healing of past heartbreak that leads to the Ten of Cups, a divine love connection that comes back around. So if you're resonating with this, just know that this is not going to happen overnight. Divine masculines have to make the decision to leave third party. They have to get their life in order. Divine feminines, don't put your life on hold for him. Keep living your life. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep staying in your light. Just keeping the light on for him. And when he's meant to come through the door, he will. Anything that is fated and destined between divine love counterparts, whether it's twin flame, soulmate, whatever you resonate with label-wise or you don't, it could happen. but you both have to choose it. You have to choose it physically, and you have to choose it energetically, and you have to believe. You have to trust that if the universe sees that the two of you are meant to be together, based on the collective decisions that you both are making in the physical that are going to align your energy, because nothing that is meant for you is ever going to pass you by. So you just need to heal the past, stay in your intuition, don't hold on so tight. Just know that what is meant for you is going to happen. Let him go through his tower moment and heal the relationship by being your divine self, divine feminine. So I do hope this energy check-in of the divine masculine has brought you clarity and guidance. If you liked this spread, I do offer this spread in my divine love journey energy check-in. You can book that. It's a pre-recorded reading. It's for all types of love connections, just to get a energy check-in on your connection, on your person. You can also work with me one-on-one if you want to do a live session. I offer twin flame coaching, divine feminine coaching. I have group memberships, Twin Flame Awakening, Awaken the Divine Feminine, other pre-recorded readings. I do Reiki sessions, soul activations, which is a meditation that I'll do live one-on-one with you, as well as healing energy sessions that are pre-recorded. I have chakra readings, so if you need to work on your heart chakra to help you just open yourself up to your divine love counterpart, you can book one of those. Just go to my website, butterflyintuition.com. You can get the link to my website, my full list of services, and all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube in the description box below. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful rest of your day, night, or afternoon. Love and light to you.